everybody, welcome back to Ordinary Adventures.
Today we're back at Super Nintendo World and we're here to show you our tips and tricks. We're going to show you hidden secrets around the land, show you how to get a high score and unlock more stamps, tips to be better on Mario Kart, and we're going to try to defeat Bowser Jr.
Can we do it? How about you come along with us?
On this adventure.
First pro tip of the day is right when you get to Super Nintendo World, there's an amazing photo op right out front with the green warp pipes. Once you're in the land, there's actually a separate exit, and you don't know if you're going to be able to make it back in, so get it first thing when you first walk in. Did you fall? This never gets old, ever.
Once you make your way through the warp pipe, you might be tempted to run outside into Super Nintendo World, but take in some of Peach's castle. Like this painting right here. What was that game? Was that Super Mario 64 where like he would touch the painting?
Yeah. Yeah, this, oh, whoa!
And by the way, this tells the story of the land. So there's Princess Peach and their golden mushroom. And oh my God, Bowser Jr. has stolen the mushroom.
We need to defeat Bowser Jr., I think.
First thing that you're gonna want to do once you get into the land is get yourself a power-up band. Most of the things in the land require it.
The power-up bands are $40 each. They have these kiosks set up in the land where you can purchase them, or you could get them inside of the 1-Up factory, or you could even get them in other places all throughout Universal Resort.
Whatever band you get is the team that you're on. So Kitra got the Toad band, she's on Toad team. Choose wisely because you can't change later. The app keeps track of how many coins you collect. You can get those coins everywhere around the land. And there are leaderboards in the land that you can check your score. You can also check who is the best of all time, the best daily, the best Mario Kart score, and team scores, which reset every hour.
This is my favorite thing. You can like tickle your character and they make noises. Here's a secret that you might not know. The power-up bands actually double as an Amiibo, so you could take them home and use them on your Nintendo Switch. They work for Mario Kart 8 and Super Smash Brothers and more games. I used mine in Mario Kart 8 and it unlocked a special outfit for my Mii. It's the same outfits that you find actually in the queue for the ride here in the land, Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge. So all those outfits that you see hanging on the wall, you can also unlock them and use them in the game at home.
The power-up bands are like a slap bracelet from the 90s, but unfortunately because of this puck, it doesn't really like slap on that really well. The best way I found to do it, if you want to play around, is hold it with the puck and you go.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's my pro tip. Also, you're running around here being very active.
Yeah.
And you're,
oh my.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
It came flying off. That's a common occurrence. Actually, when you go in Bowser's Challenge, they tell you to take the bands off because you're so active that it might go flying. I have a pro tip for you.
Dang, we're gonna have a lot of pro tips in this video.
Yes. If you're gonna be coming here a lot, if you're an annual pass holder that'll be here often, then you might want to pick up one of these, and I'll put the link in the description below. It's this little watch band clip thing. You slide it right on here, and it functions just like a watch band.
Yeah, mine's on there nice and tight.
Now it doesn't go flying, no matter how many...
You still don't need to move your arms that much, though.
I'm just saying.
But you could if you wanted to.
Also, another thing I see a lot of people doing wrong, and the team members here have gotten a lot of broken power-up bands here, is you don't hit the blocks with your band. You're gonna damage your band. You hit it with your hand.
And if you don't want to spend money on one of those little bands on Amazon, you could just use an elastic band.
Another pro tip is don't throw away your packaging for your power-up band because inside is a collectible map. Universal doesn't have collectible maps, so the only way to get one is inside the power-up band. The app also tracks how many stamps you've achieved. At the opening, there's 128 stamps that you can get around this land and unlock. Each one of them gives you coins as well.
You get stamps by accomplishing certain tasks all around the land.
Ranging from easy things like hitting this question mark block.
Or harder achievements like finding these hidden objects.
Some of them are really hard, like hitting every question block in the land, or hitting certain achievements on Mario Kart, or being here on a certain date.
And pro tip, there's one exclusive stamp that's only available during the opening month, so you have to be here to get it. I just love that. I love for like the different holidays and different occasions, there's hopefully gonna be new stamps.
Some stamps are only achievable once, like hitting a question mark block, but others, every single time you get that stamp, you get more and more coins, and that's the #1 way to get onto the leaderboard. So if you want to be good at Super Nintendo World, you got to learn what the repeatable stamps are. And the #1 way to get repeatable stamps is Mario Kart. More on that later.
There are 4 8-bit stamps hidden all around the land.
The first one and the easiest one to find is right next to Bowser Jr.'s castle. And it's, of course, it's a Mario. So Chris has been searching all around the land. He's been trying to get the question block stamp.
So I finally got the question block stamp. This is a pro tip for how to do it. So you'll notice it's in green at the top there with the little question mark. So if you're wondering where are those actually located in Super Nintendo World, go to the map down here and make sure you've selected just the green question mark, and you'll actually see all of the locations. These are lit up in green. And as long as you visit all those and do this, you'll get those bonus points and you'll get the stamp for the day.
Yeah, and another thing we learned is it doesn't unlock right away, so you might have to wait. And of course, in Super Nintendo World, you can meet Mario and Luigi. And when they come out, they play this grand theme song. Now, I don't think they played the first time we were here during technical rehearsals, but after the land opens, when you meet them, you're gonna scan your band and unlock a stamp. Also, you get a stamp when you meet Princess Peach as well.
Right next to Princess Peach's castle, when you first walk in, there's actually a little secret area. It's not an exit. There's actually some stuff to do in there. Also inside of here is where you can find the Princess Peach 8-bit stamp.
Right next to that is a room that's unlike any other room in Super Nintendo World. And I like it particularly because it has a bench inside, away from the heat.
There's something so satisfying about hitting the POW blocks. Believe it or not, there's actually some areas of this land that we haven't explored yet, like this hidden staircase right next to the Mario Kart ride. Let's go upstairs and check it out. Oh, listen to the music in here. It's like da-na-na-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Can you hear it?
Yeah.
It's like a remix. It's like dun 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 dun. Right at the top of the staircase, you're gonna find an 8-bit Luigi. Dun 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 dun.
There's these binoculars on the second level of Super Nintendo World that let you see all sorts of hidden things. It basically augments the reality, kind of like they do on the Mario Kart ride, that it makes it even more like a video game world.
What is Toad doing up there? He's like dancing?
I don't know.
These are so fun because you're actually looking down at a live feed of everybody in the land, but then it just adds all these extra little elements, like stuff flying around. Oh no, Bowser's way up there. Uh-oh. Oh no! I just got transported to some of Bowser's kids. In some of the newer Mario games, like Mario 3D World, they actually have these in the game, and you step into them, and then you can look around the world, and it like shows where secret items are and stuff. So that's kind of cool that
There's some
here.
hidden Pikmin on there. Can you find them?
See where the rainbow is right there? If you zoom in, you could actually find the Pikmin. Cute. So there's secret Pikmin hidden in the land. I love that. I hope they like are always adding to this and like putting new Easter eggs and stuff in there. That would be so cool.
Yeah, I know there's like a Rosalina, and I think there's even more than just the Pikmin. And a bunch of them unlock stamps.
Yeah, what's cool is we've been standing here for like 20 minutes. New stuff keeps popping up like it rotates, so that's fun.
It's also cool to come up here because you get a different view of the whole Super Nintendo world.
And while you're up here, there's a bunch of different blocks and stuff that you could get coins and stamps from. No, there we go. Oh my God, I thought it was broken for a second. Did you hear it? It was like, love it.
So there might only be one ride in Super Nintendo World, but there's actually another attraction, and that is Bowser's Jr.'s Shadow Challenge. Say that 5 times fast. So the story behind that is Bowser Jr. has stolen the golden mushroom, and he has left his minions with the golden keys to get into his castle to get it back. So we need to get those keys from the minions and then get the golden mushroom back for Princess Peach.
There are 4 different mini game challenges around the land where you could attempt to get the 3 golden keys.
The first one we're gonna do today is the Koopa Troopa Power Punch. Who's inventing these names?
Nintendo. The basic premise of this game is you need to time it perfectly to hit that POW block to send a green shell on a chain reaction up to hit the Koopa Troopa on top. Oh, try again. Oh, one more try. Yay!
I got it.
You did. Wow, you left it down to the wire.
By the way, you don't need 3 keys from 3 different places. You could go here 3 different times and get 3 keys just from here. It gets harder if you beat it though. If you beat it and you play it again, it gets harder. Then if you play it and you lose, it gets back to easy level.
Next up, we're gonna play the Goomba Crazy Crank. The whole point of this game is you spin a crank and you wanna spin it so fast that you knock the Goomba over.
Here we go.
Here we go. Ah! Oh my God, this is... Yay!
All right, good. Tap one more time.
All right.
Collect your key. Pull your hand away.
Awesome.
Perfect. Thank you for
Thank
playing.
you. There's nothing like hearing that winning music and just feeling good.
On this mini game, if you keep on cranking, even after the Goomba has fallen, you get more coins. To get our next key, we're gonna have to play the Piranha Plant Nap Mishap. This is where the Piranha Plant is waking up, and there's 12 oversized alarm clocks that you have to like.
You gotta slap them.
You gotta silence them. You gotta slap them.
You gotta smack them.
So that the Piranha Plant goes back to sleep so you can steal the key from it.
I think it would be pretty impossible to do this game by yourself. This requires at least, I think, 2 players.
I was getting inside. Oh no. I'm bad at this. Oh my God. That was a lot of fun, but it was a workout.
I know. I love that, like, literally all you have to do is just smack the alarm clocks. They made it simple enough that, you know, anyone could understand how to do it. But
It reminds me of the Nintendo Wii. It's a way of tricking kids into being active with the game.
You go into the Toadstool Cafe, you eat a bunch of like Princess Peach cupcakes, and you come out here and you work it off in the land. Smart. The next mini game we're gonna play is called Thwomp Panel Panic. The objective of this game is to press the different panels to change it to the same color, and then you win a golden key at the end. And this game, I don't think it's impossible to do it with one person, but I would recommend you at least have one other person to help you because it looks hard.
I love this Thwomp smoke effect, but I don't think they thought it completely through because it's leaving some water on the ground. And I like how instead of cones, they got the bananas from Mario Kart.
So be careful, you don't want to slip and fall and break a leg. You know how Universal has like misting fans all around the park? This has got to be the best one yet. And in the queue for this ride, this is where you can find a secret stamp on the wall.
So I've heard that you can play this game with up to 4 players. You can beat it with 1 person. Some of the people that work here can do that, but the level of difficulty gets easier the more players. Today we're gonna have Kitra play with her friend Christina.
Get a workout. Okay, you're yellow, yellow. Oh my God, this is so hard. Oh, I made myself dizzy.
It was so funny. You were like celebrating victory, and Christina still hadn't she had some more. You needed to help her out.
Well, after watching that kid in front of us, I'm so thankful that I had a friend to help me because it looks really hard when you're by yourself.
So it looks like you earned a few stamps.
I got one just for playing the game. I got 25 coins and that stamp. Oh, I beat the game with a bonus. That's,
wow.
I didn't even, wow, we did really good, not to brag. And I got the Thwomp Panel Panic key. Wow, I got a lot of stamps for doing that.
So the only pro tip you want to know for the Thwomp game is that your whole team needs to be on the same page of what color you're turning it to. So if one person's turning it to blue and the other person's turning it to yellow, you're working against each other. So just make sure you're on the same page.
Now that we've collected all 3 golden keys, we're gonna do the Bowser Jr. Shadow Challenge, where you actually have to scan your power-up band at the door to grant access, and then you enter into a dungeon and you have a battle with Bowser Jr., I'm assuming. I was told that we were going into a dungeon, and I gotta say, this is the cutest dungeon I've ever seen. There's all these paintings of baby Bowser. This looks like when he was just born. What is he sucking on? It's so cute. And he has a little like Goomba stuffed animal. Love it.
And this one over here is him on vacation. He has a Koopa Troopa fanning him, and he's drinking a juice off his Goomba friend.
This is so cute.
The thing I love about Bowser Jr. is he's an artist. I love his like paintbrush staff and all this art that he has made and created. Especially this one of Mario. He doesn't like Mario.
Yeah, that's graffiti. That's some like anti-Mario graffiti propaganda.
In Bowser Jr.'s dungeon, you can find a lot of different collectibles. But one you're not going to want to miss out on is Bowser Jr. block, because you unlock a stamp inside your app.
Oh.
It blew wind at me.
Did it?
That was fun.
Another exclusive stamp to get on the power-up band is on this chest right here. So make sure not to miss it when you're in line.
Yeah, you gotta unlock his treasure chest.
Yeah, I gotta unlock it, and now I got a special stamp.
Who knew that the coins in Mushroom Kingdom were so big?
I was just checking to make sure that I got my stamp, and I got it. Unlock Bowser Jr.'s toy chest. Oh, that's what it is. These are toys to him? They look like weapons to me. So the whole point of this is not only to defeat Bowser Jr., but we want to collect the golden mushroom, the golden mushroom trophy. You think we could do it?
Yes.
You've done well to make it this far. Up ahead is our final showdown with Bowser Jr. When bob-ombs are tossed at you, use your arms to swat them away. Got it? Swat bob-ombs away. When bullet bills fly toward you, duck to dodge them. Don't forget, duck to dodge bullet bills. Jump to hit a question mark and get a power-up. When you get a fire flower, swing your arms to throw fireballs. Yes, swing your arms to throw fireballs. Now go forth, defeat Bowser Jr., and reclaim the golden mushroom. Good luck, heroes.
We got this. We got this.
Those are your numbers. Please remember your numbers as we head inside. Any bags, backpacks, go ahead and take them off right now. You're going to put them in a cubby inside. Let's go.
was so much fun. You really felt like you were inside the video game. I love when you jumped and you got the power-ups. Like you jumped super high, and then I got the fire flower like every time, and I was just like going crazy, like throwing fire at everybody. And we got the golden mushroom, which is the most important, and I got like 27 points, which I feel is really good. That was truly incredible. Thank you for recovering the golden mushroom. We're lucky to have such courageous heroes. I was just checking my app to make sure that I got the golden mushroom, and I did. Got it right here. Defeat Bowser Jr. And then I was just looking, and I also got the golden star, which I guess you get this golden star when you collect all the other golden stamps. So now I've got all 3.
Okay, let's see how you ranked in Bowser Jr.'s challenge.
Number 65.
What is the top score of today?
57. Wow.
After you go in there, you lose your golden keys, and you gotta go collect them again if you wanna go and do the showdown again. So the tip you need to know to getting a high score at Bowser Jr. is when the bombs are coming, you're gonna wanna knock them in the direction towards Bowser Jr. and try to hit him. Same with the fireballs. You're gonna wanna hit Bowser Jr. with the fireballs. If you're kind of placed in the middle of the game, you have a better chance of getting a high score than being on the ends. And right after I beat Bowser Jr., this appeared in the app. So I got a letter from Princess Peach herself. Best way to earn coins in Super Nintendo World is to play Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge, but the wait to ride this attraction can be hours long. If you're here by yourself, or maybe your family or friends don't want to wait in line and go on it again, you can go on the single rider line. So when you're going through the warp pipe, take a sharp right, and you'll see the test seat. You keep on going, and you'll find a set of stairs that brings you up to the second level. You get to walk actually around Bowser's Castle. It has a great view of the second from the second level of Super Nintendo World. I'd actually recommend getting a photo from here. It's pretty cool, but you should know that if you do the single rider line, you do miss out on the amazing queue. You don't get to see most of it. And the bigger part of that is you actually don't get the instructions on how to play the Mario Kart game itself. There's a lot going on in this ride, so you're going to want the instructions. Here's the cliff notes for those who missed the spiel. Basically, you aim with your head, and then you press the buttons on the wheel, and when it tells you to turn, you turn. The queue on Mario Kart has so many fun Easter eggs, but I think our favorite part is Bowser's library, which is filled with some funny books. Here's our favorites. Tip about wearing the visor on the Mario Kart ride. You're going to want to put it on your head. The mistake a lot of people make is they keep it up here. You want to push it as far down as you can, like over your eyebrows. That way you'll be able to see the screen better. So if it's too high up on your head, you kind of are like bending your head up. But so push it as far down as you could possibly go. On the regular side of the queue line, you get to see the bombs being made in the factory. But if you're over here on the express side and the VIP side, you actually get to see the Mecha Koopas being built. Pretty cool. And also, if you're on the express VIP side, you get the best photo ops. Like you can get your photo with Bullet Bill himself. Or there's many Bullet Bills back here. Are they all named Bullet Bill, or is this Bullet Bob? Bullet Jeff? Bullet Peter? Are those the shoes for the Koopa Troopas? Universal warns that if a guest has a waistline that measures 40 inches or more, that you might not fit on this ride. I'm a bigger guy, and I was able to fit on the ride just fine, a little snug, but I was able to fit on. Whereas other attractions at Universal Studios are a problem for sure. So if you're a bigger guy, don't be scared by those clickbait headlines that you see across the web. I know people with 60-inch waistlines that got on this ride. I think the 40-inch thing is just legalese so that Universal will have a measurement that's way below what is actually necessary so that people won't be asking for refunds. If you are a bigger guy, especially if you're taller, I would actually request the back seats. The back two seats actually have a lot more leg room. If you ask me, the elevated perspective gives you a better view of what's coming on the track. Okay, let's move on to tips that'll get you a higher score and more coins in Mario Kart. First thing you got to know is you don't have unlimited ammo. You get refills of shells when you run into the blocks on the course, so shoot with purpose, don't just mash the buttons. Something I didn't realize until maybe my 5th ride on this attraction is you can look down at your steering wheel and you'll see through the augmented reality how many shells you have left and how many coins you have earned. The biggest tip I can give you is drifting is key. Every time you see that red arrow, you got to hold the wheel turned for maximum points. You can get up to 5 coins on a drift. There's like 20 to 25 different turns on the ride, so that means you can get like 100 to 125 coins just from drifting alone. If everyone in your kart is drifting each turn, it's impossible for Bowser to win. I just keep the wheel turned until I have to turn it again in the other direction. But you can look down and you can actually see the coins being earned on your wheel to see the timing. And if you listen carefully, you can also hear the sound of the coins being earned in your ears as well. Before the race even begins, you can get the Star Coin bonus. Not only is this a repeatable stamp worth 65 coins, but you can earn 5 coins in the race from doing this. To do it, you hold down both the triggers at the starting count between 2 and 1, and you hold them and you'll get 5 coins. This happens in the actual game, so it's kind of a cool Easter egg as well. Try not to hit any members of your own team. You'll lose points. You're going to want to save up your turtle shells and try to hit Team Bowser racers multiple times. You alternate between both triggers in quick fashion and shoot out 3 turtles, and that'll knock them out of their cart, and you'll get the most amount of points. So when you hit an enemy, you earn 1 coin. The second time, you'll get 3 coins. Third time, you'll get 5 coins. So that means if you can fire 3 hits, you get 9 coins total. What you need to know about this, though, is other people in your cart and the cart next to you can get that second and third hit bonuses. They're not just for you. So if someone else in your car gets the 3rd hit on an enemy, they get 5 points. In the games, if you cross Luigi, you might know that he gives you this death stare. It became this meme called mean mugging Luigi. One of Kitra's favorite parts of this attraction is Luigi gives the mean mug in the Haunted Mansion part of this ride. Among the enemies that you'll come into contact with on this attraction is Pokey, the cheerful cactus that you remember from the games. I have one tip for you on this. You're going to want to aim for the head. If you aim for the head, you'll take out the entire creature. But if you aim for the bottom, you'll just be knocking out the balls one by one. So aim for the head, you get the most amount of coins, and you knock them out in one shot. The end of the race has 3 different endings. To win the race and have Team Mario win, you and your fellow kartmates will each need to get a score of at least 100 coins. If your kart averages over 150 coins each, you get the Universal Cup at the end of the ride on the windscreen. This is something I haven't seen that often. And of course, if you get under 100 coins each, then Team Bowser wins the race.
184!
When you look at the daily leaderboard for Mario Kart, you'll often see people in the 240, 250, 260 coin range. That's what a normal player I've seen can be the top of the day. Listen to me, this is very important. The stamps you earn on this ride are in addition to the coins you earned in the race. So here's an example of some of the repeatable stamps that you'll get by riding this attraction. Every ride, you'll get 65 coins just for riding. The highest score in your cart, that person will get 125 coins. The highest score between the 2 cars, 250 coins. If you don't hit any Mario teammates, you get an extra 100 coins. every room has a hidden special question mark box, which only one person in the cart can get. 45 coins if you get that. If you land 3 consecutive hits on a Team Bowser member, you get 15 coins. If you land 10 or 20 consecutive hits on enemies, that'll get you 35 or 65 coins. If you hit Bowser and all the Koopalings in a single race, you'll get 125 coins. If you collect 100 or more coins, you get 25 coin bonus. If you collect 200 or more coins, you get 125 coin bonus. That one ride through on Mario Kart could earn you a lot of coins. So it's possible to earn over 1,000 coins just on one ride on Mario Kart. And if you see the leaderboards for the day, you can see that if you ride a couple times, you'll quickly be on top of the leaderboards. I have another pro tip for you. When you exit the attraction, you should know that one of the sides will actually take you up a set of stairs to get over the attraction and then down a set of stairs to the gift shop. So if you have mobility issues and don't want to deal with the stairs, the left-hand side has the stairs. You should ask a team member to get placed on the side without the exit stairs, and that way you won't have to deal with any of that.
I think one of the coolest bits of merchandise here at Super Nintendo World is this Bowser plush. We're going to be giving this away to one of you. Just comment below telling us your favorite Nintendo character that's a bad guy. What's your favorite bad guy Nintendo character? And one of you will win this guy.
If you want to see a full tour of Super Nintendo World, including all the food, we'll put the videos right over there. I want to say thank you to some of our Patreons. That includes
Bailey Riddle, Agent Cooper, B. Jordan, and Velcro Kid. Thanks so much.
Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you on the next adventure.
Bye.